What is up, everyone? We are broadcasting now. We are ready to go. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes for everyone to come on in to the video and to find the live chat, and then we will start. So everyone who's here right now, let's just wait a few minutes for that to happen. While you are here, let me know where in the world you are chiming in from. You should be able to see a live chat right there, and that will let you communicate with me. So if you have any questions as we go through that, that is a place to ask it, and that is the place to respond to anything that I'm asking you guys. So we have a few people here already. So while we wait just a couple of minutes, I don't want to penalize people who are here on time. I love punctuality. So what we'll do is I'll do a little quick giveaway. If you guys are here, try to guess what my favorite movie is. And if you guys can, whoever can accurately guess what my favorite movie is, I'll send you an eBay gift card. So make a guess in the chat. And then once a couple more people get in here, we will start. I'll give you guys a clue. My favorite movie, I want it to be specific. I want, the right episode. Might be a little bit of a clue there. Let's see who we have here so far. We have people here from Croatia, Wakefield, UK. We have London. Sally's here from London. What's up? What's up, Christina? People from Nebraska. Mags from New York City. Hey, Jason. Biram from San Diego. Monty Python is not correct. Vanilla Sky is not correct. X-Men, I love X-Men, but that's not it. I love Spider-Man, but that's not it either. A hint. Remember, it's got to be specific. Let me think of a good hint while I readjust my pillow here. Trying to make it specific, guys. Let's see. Ooh, somebody's got it. But who's the first one to get it? Some of you guys said Star Wars, but I wanted more specific. So who's the first one to get it right? Here we go. Scott. Looks like Scott got it. So my favorite movie is Empire Strikes Back. Scott, send me an email, paul@pauljlipsky.com, and I will get you that eBay gift card. All right, so we have enough people here now, so let's get into this content, and I'll show you guys what this is all about. So I'm pretty excited for this because a lot's been changing on eBay, and a lot of things have been changing just in the world in general. And I think this is an amazing time to start something like eBay dropshipping. So I want to explain all about why that is and why this is such an amazing time to do that. So let's jump into the presentation. You guys should now be able to see this. Okay, cool. So appreciate you guys all being here. Appreciate everyone who came on time. We will have more prizes available to you guys. So just stay tuned for that. I'll be talking more about that in a second. But first, let me throw this number out there. $601.75 billion. That is how much money was spent online in 2019. Now, you guys probably know that this is a huge number, but I didn't even quite realize how big this is. So let me put this into perspective for you. Let's say you work a job that makes $100,000 a year. It would take you 10,000 years to become a billionaire. And that's just to make $1 billion. If you then wanted to get up to the full $600 billion that was spent online last year, it would take you another 6 million years, and that's rounding down, I should say. So yeah, that is a lot of money. But that is exactly how much consumers spent online in 2019. But that is not even the craziest part. Here's what's really wild. In 2019, only about 13% of all commerce was done online. The rest of it was done in physical stores. So that means the $600 billion that I showed you, that is only a tiny fraction of the total amount that Americans spend each year. And as you see from this chart, the amount that customers are spending online, it grows every single year. So now is one of the best times to start eBay dropshipping because the potential to make money online is growing at a crazy rapid pace, I should say. There are literally hundreds of billions of dollars available that are being spent online. So it's really a massive opportunity right now. So our goal today, what this presentation is all about, is to get you to understand how simple eBay dropshipping is and why you have this amazing opportunity right now to start this business right now. So just ask yourself this. If you are able to start an online business like eBay dropshipping, and it just earns you $100 a day in profit, $100 in your pocket every single day, that's it. Would that amount change your life? Or would it at least start to change your life, or just make your life a little bit easier? Now, with that said, would it be worth it for you to learn how to do this? Because that's what I'm going to show you today. You're going to leave today knowing that it is possible. And guess what? We are not going to stop at $100 a day. That is just the start. Today, I'm going to show you the system. And once you have the system down, you can duplicate it over and over and over again. So maybe you've heard this quote before. Let me know in the chat if you have. If you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. So today what I want to do is I want to, as the saying goes, I want to teach you how to fish. I'm going to show you the simple skills you can master that will feed you for a lifetime. So I do think that this will be worth it for you to stick around. Plus, I'm giving away some prizes at the end. So let's make a deal about this when it comes to the prizes, okay? In all honesty, be totally transparent about this. I always like to be upfront and honest. I do have a course that teaches all about eBay dropshipping. And if you'll allow me to talk about it for a few minutes at the end of the presentation, then I will give away access to that course to at least one of you. So does that sound fair? Does that sound okay to everyone? All you need to do in order to qualify is I want you to be active in the live chat. Don't spam it, please, because the system will actually block you if you just spam it by trying to win. But my team's going to look. They're going to find somebody who's posting a meaningful comment, and that person will win access to my course at the end of the presentation today. So does that sound fair and okay to everyone? And also, if you've already bought my course or you buy it before I give it away and you do happen to win, I'll refund you the price of the course or give you something else. It depends on what you want. So don't worry about that. Even if you buy it now, you can still win. I'll still make it worth it. So sound good to everyone? Okay, so make sure to comment in the chat. Start out by telling me where in the world you are chiming in from. Just practice using the chat so that I know it works for you guys and you understand how it works. So getting back to the presentation, I want to show you how someone just like you can create a successful eBay dropshipping business from scratch, even if you have zero experience. Because I have a proven system that has been used by literally thousands of students to get real results. Students who had no experience when they started. And like I said before, I like to be fully transparent, I like to be fully honest, and I like proof as well. So just to kind of prove that what I'm saying is true, here are some of my students' results. So you see, I didn't do a good job there, but $29,000 in sales. That student is $86,000, $94,000 in sales. Another one doing over $30,000 a month in sales, $100,000. This student made their first sale with $236 in profit. Another student doing close to $150,000 in sales. Just on and on and on and on and on and on about this. Throughout this presentation, you're going to hear me talk about some of these students who obviously are absolutely crushing it with dropshipping after going through this exact training. So you will definitely hear more about them later because this is what I'm most proud of. Like, this system has changed lives, and you can see that right here. This is a real thing, and it's really working for people. And look, we all do this for a different reason, but for me, the reason I started doing this, here's some more, is because it comes right down to freedom for me. So let me explain a little bit about that. Because I wasn't doing this my whole life. I didn't learn how to do drop shipping in school. I don't think there's any physical school you can go to that does teach about it. In fact, up until pretty recently, a few years ago, I lived a pretty normal life. And that's a lot different now. So I grew up outside of New York City. I studied music in college, but after realizing it's kind of hard to make money as a musician, I decided to go to law school. So off I went to law school for 3 years. That's my law school graduation. It's the best picture I could find, so sorry it's a little bit grainy. After graduating law school, I got a job, but I didn't like that job. So I got another job, and I didn't like that job, so I found another job. And then I realized maybe I just don't like having jobs. So maybe you guys can kind of relate to that, because that's when I realized I just wouldn't be happy in any job because I don't have the freedom that I want. And for me, my time and my freedom was always the most important thing to me. I've always been a person who's guarded my time very, very closely. And as long as I had to clock in and out and work for someone else on their schedule, I knew I wouldn't feel fully happy and free. So just like you guys, you're here, so I know you did the same thing I did, which is that I went searching for something that could provide me with that freedom I was looking for. And what I discovered is that there's actually many ways to do that, to make money online. But what I discovered is that everything I found was expensive, hard, and technically challenging. Challenging in the sense that, lots of moving parts, lots of new things to learn, lots of struggles to get over, hurdles to get over. So I tried many of them anyway, but I just kind of failed. And I got to this kind of dark point where I really thought that that was it for me, that I'd just be stuck in the rat race. I was trying to feel more content in that, trying to say, okay, this is okay, I'm just going to get used to this and make the best of it. But then I discovered something awesome. I discovered that there was another way to do things, a business model that is much, much simpler and that actually works. I discovered dropshipping. Now, I'll explain what this business model is later and what makes it so revolutionary. For now, you just need to know that it was much easier and cheaper for me to start dropshipping than it was for me to start any of those other online businesses that I had tried before. And because of that, I saw success with it, I saw results, and it completely changed my life. Dropshipping now has become literally a way of life for me. I was able to quit my job. I took total control of my life. In fact, this is where I live now. So maybe you're watching this video in the bottom corner and you're like, why does it look like Paul's in a bunker? I'm not in a bunker. I live in this 21-foot camper van. We got a toilet, it's over there. I have a kitchen, it's over there. There's 2 beds right here. That's where I'm recording this. I have a TV back there. It's fully decked out. I don't live in this van by necessity. Like, this is our choice because we love to travel, and this allows us to travel full time while running this business while we travel. And it's what I've always wanted to do. So as you're going to see, dropshipping is something you can do anywhere in the world as long as you have a laptop and an internet connection. So I can do that even while living in this van. So currently I am in Portland, Maine, and next week I could be literally on the other side of the country. It's been a lot of fun. So let me see where in the world you guys are chiming in from. We saw some of you guys before. We have someone from Georgia, Randy here from Georgia. We have people here from New Jersey. We have Raphael from Fort Worth, Texas. Harsh from Portugal. People from Morocco. What's up, New York City? More New York City. India here. So, Antoine from Arkansas. So literally people from all over the world. And this is awesome. I love this because all of you can do this where you are. I didn't realize this at first, but I feel like I have finally woken up to what is possible. I finally achieved the freedom I was seeking. But the most amazing thing is that other people are waking up to this as well. So I've now taught this to thousands of my students and over 55,000 dropshippers on my YouTube channel. And we all have a different reason for doing this, right? These are just some of the reasons right here that some of my students have taken my course and just some of the successes they've achieved. Because let's get real. These numbers that you're seeing, that I already showed you already, these are great. But do they really matter? Or does what they mean matter? Because what they mean for some people is it means freedom or family or security or their legacy. It's the why. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to start an online business? What is it you really want out of life that brought you here so you can achieve more financial freedom? The why is something I personally can't answer for you, but what I can do is I can show you the how we do this. And how we do this is with, as I alluded to before, eBay dropshipping, with the eBay dropshipping titans method. And I know not all of you, let me get rid of this. I know not all of you are going to know what eBay dropshipping is. So I want to take a moment to break this down for you and show you how this system works. So this is what eBay dropshipping titans is. It is a simple model where we are selling physical products online even though we don't have any inventory. So here's a customer. She comes over to eBay. She has her credit card. She is ready to buy something. So she finds an item that costs $100. And that item is something you listed up for sale. So that $100 goes to you. Now, remember, you don't have any inventory. You don't have a garage or a warehouse full of items. That $100 just goes to you even though you don't have the item. Then what you do is you spend a portion of that $100, let's say $60, and you spend that at your supplier. And your supplier then takes the item and ships it directly to your customer. So just to recap that again, the customer buys it from you, even though you don't have the inventory. Then you buy the item from your supplier, but have the supplier ship it directly to the customer. So you never handle or touch the inventory at all. Okay? And the supplier that you use is nothing complicated. We are using other retail websites. So like Walmart.com, Amazon, Home Depot, Bass Pro Shop, Overstock, Wayfair. If you can shop on another website, you could potentially use them as a supplier to dropship from. So hopefully that was clear. If it's not, I want to show you an example here directly on my Chrome, or my internet. Okay, how do I get there now? Okay. So here we go. Here's an item on eBay. So you see it is this bookshelf. It's selling for $58.55. You can see right here it already sold a bunch of times, 6 times. And look at all these photos, okay? Look at those nice looking photos of that bookshelf. And here if you scroll down, you see a description as well. Now this is called a listing. This is a listing on eBay. It's a listing for an item. So if you start drop shipping or selling on eBay, you're going to make these listings, and I'll talk more about that later. But just know for now, these are called listings. Now check out this on Walmart. This is the same item, right? These are exactly the same photos, right? The description down here is, sorry, I've lost stuff. Yeah, here it is, the exact same description. So what did this person do? They just took everything from eBay, copied it, pasted it on, took everything from Walmart, copied it, pasted it on eBay, and they marked it up in price. So now if I came in here and clicked buy it now from this buyer, I have no idea who this is, but if I bought it right now, they would then come here to this exact page, buy it, but for the address, enter in my address. So the bookshelf would ship to my address. Or since I live in a van, it would probably go to my mom's house and she would get a bookshelf out of it, right? So that's the way that it works. It's that simple. And we're going to talk much more about that. I know you guys probably have a lot more questions about that, so we will cover more about that in just a few minutes. But really, what I really want to get to is what's so great about right now in time. So if you're watching this, if you're still watching this, and something about this has kind of like drawn you in, right? Something about this feels right. You could probably feel yourself saying like, yeah, I can kind of see myself doing that, right? It doesn't seem that hard to just take something from Walmart, put it on eBay, and then order it from Walmart and ship it directly to the customer. And I've been there myself. It's a really exciting moment when you discover something like that. But what I also know from my own experience is that I've procrastinated in the past on opportunities like this. I've said, okay, this is great, but maybe I'll wait till next year or start, or after I move, or after I get a new job, or after I get married, after the wedding. Maybe I'll wait. I'm always saying I'll wait until, and then a year goes by, and then 5, and then a decade, and nothing really ever happens, right? So that's why I want to be upfront about this, because right now there is a huge opportunity, and it exists now. So I think this is an amazing time to jump on it. And that kind of procrastination, you shouldn't let that take over your life at this moment, because this is one of the best times I have ever seen to start dropshipping on eBay. So I don't know if you guys remember back to when Bitcoin first kind of blew up, and everyone said like, oh man, I wish I had bought Bitcoin when it was like pennies on the dollar instead of $10,000 each. Or same thing with Amazon stock. People are like, oh, I wish I had bought that when. So I think people are going to look back at this moment and see the success that you've had with eBay dropshipping and say the same thing. I wish I'd started when you did, when it was really just about to blow up. So why is that? Why do I think that this is that pivotal moment? So that's what I'm going to talk about here today. That's the bulk of this presentation today. I'm going to break down for you really 6 reasons why now is one of the best times to start. So if we're ready, we're going to get right into this now that we had that preliminary information and background information out of the way. And remember, guys, if you leave meaningful comments, you'll get a chance to win the prize at the end. Okay. So this is a broad overview of the 6 topics we are going to cover. The first is, well, I'm not even going to get into it. This is just it. Let's just kind of get right into this. We are really going to actually get deep into the content here. So make sure you close out any other distractions, because I will be moving kind of fast. We don't have a ton of time together. I want to be respectful of your time. So if you can, grab a pen and paper. I know it's pretty old school, but studies have shown that you write it down, you're more likely to remember it, you're more likely to pay attention, you're less likely to be distracted. So try that. Okay, and let's jump right into the first one. The first reason why I think this is one of the best times ever to start eBay dropshipping is because online sales are just booming right now at unprecedented levels. It is insane. So we all know about what's happening in the world. We all know about the virus and how that's been impacting the world in America with shutdowns, people stuck at home, people unable to go to physical stores to shop. No secret there. I don't have to spend a lot of time talking about that. But the flip side of that, the result of that, is that suddenly people are doing a lot of shopping online. And I mean a lot. And studies have shown that even as lockdowns lift, people's online spending habits are expected to continue to be the same. Okay? People have now learned how to shop online, and they are much more likely, I combined much and more together, much more likely to continue to do that even after lockdowns are lifted. So this is a pretty cool article I saw that said that while total retail sales are down, online selling has shot up 18% this year. So if you look at the graph, it's like 5 years of growth in 5 months. That is pretty insane. So we knew for the past few years that e-commerce was growing and growing and growing. Myself, my students have seen massive success with our eBay dropshipping stores. We didn't even realize how much potential there was. But the last 5 months have really demonstrated that to us. It is growing at such an accelerated rate. Like, check this out. This is eBay's stock this year, or over the past, 10 years. It is higher than ever by a lot. So while most of the stocks are down, this one is way, way up. So for those of you wondering if selling on eBay is worth it, or if another platform is better, here's the proof right here. eBay is booming. It's still alive. It's still working. People still have confidence in it. But there is one small problem that has come up. The world was not ready for all this online shopping. They were not prepared for it. And there is way more demand right now than there are sellers. Let me say that again. There is more demand right now than there are sellers. And do you know what happens when there is more demand than there are sellers? It means there is a great opportunity for you. You can come in here and immediately start seeing results because the demand is so high right now. And we've never seen demand like this before. So when I said that this is an opportunity you didn't want to miss, this is what I meant. This really bad slide I put together showing that demand is outweighing supply or suppliers or sellers. It's literally like Christmas, but for the last 5 months. We always see an explosion in sales right before Christmas. It's been better than like that for the past 5 months. It's truly, truly insane. And here's a really cool thing. So we covered point 1 there. Let's move on to point 2. The really cool thing is that eBay has made some big changes to their platform this year that has made it easier than ever to start selling on eBay. So I kind of want to break this down for you. But first, let me start with this question. Why do you think most people fail at e-commerce? I want to hear your guesses in the comments here. Why do you think most people fail at e-commerce? Whether that's Amazon or Shopify or eBay or any type of drop shipping, why is it that most people aren't doing well? Why do some people start but never go anywhere? It's not because it doesn't work. We know it works because we see people who are successful with all these different business models. We know that people are killing it with their online businesses. So that doubt, we should remove that doubt right away. But what is it? What is stopping people? They don't start, says Jason. Yeah, I think that's a good reason. They give up real quick. Yeah, but why don't they start? Why don't they understand? Jason, you're winning these comments right now. Why do they give up real quick? Too sharp of a learning curve. You guys are nailing this right now. You guys are really smart. They don't believe they can do it. That's a big one as well. They don't take the time to look into it. They have no knowledge of it. Not patient enough to build the business. I think you guys, these are all accurate. And the best way I can sum this up, because I agree with you guys 100%, is people try systems that are too complicated, that are too difficult to grasp, as you said, that are too overwhelming, that have too steep of a learning curve. That is all correct. Because here's a problem with most e-commerce businesses. First, the first problem is that you have to build a website. And that, for a lot of people, will stop them right there. Most people do not have the technical ability to build their own website. Even if there's a platform that makes it easy, it is still challenging to make it look nice, to make it look like a place that people would trust and actually want to put their credit card information in there to actually purchase something. So that's one of the problems. Another problem is that they have to, what's going on here? They need to invest a lot of money up front on inventory. So you might see this with businesses that buy a lot and send it into Amazon FBA or have their own warehouse full of items they bought in bulk from China. that requires you to buy all that up front, which is a lot of money, and also to store that somewhere. And both those things cost a lot of money, right? And for some people, for a lot of people, that's just not possible. Another problem with it is that you need to learn marketing. So great, you have items, you have a website, but how are you going to get people over to your website? People aren't just going to show up there. They don't just find your website. You have to learn email marketing and Facebook ads or Instagram ads or all these different, or Google ads, because you need to get people to go there. And those ads cost money. It's money you have to spend on ads without knowing for sure if people are actually going to buy your item once they arrive on your website. So that can be pretty scary. The other problem is that they require a ton of experience. And I've seen that they are very hard to scale. You go through all this work basically to add one product to your store, and then you have to repeat the process all over again. And they are expensive. We kind of covered that one already. You're talking about sometimes tens of thousands of dollars to get started in many cases in order to buy up all that inventory. So that's the problem with most e-commerce. Those are the challenges that you're going to face, that I personally face. This is coming from my experience trying to do this in the past before I discovered this method. Because with this method, the one I'm talking about today, eBay dropshipping, it is much, much different. You don't see this. First, we are selling items on an existing website. So I don't need to build a website. I don't need to know coding or how to do brand colors, right? All that is done for me by eBay. They have a website already. All you need to do is sign up for an eBay account, and eBay takes care of the rest. Second, remember we said inventory is a huge problem. But with eBay Dropshipping Titan's method, you don't buy inventory until someone pays you for it already. So remember this diagram that we have right here, okay? Someone pays you, then you buy it from the supplier, and the supplier ships it directly to the customer's address, which means that you're not going to buy, like say $10,000 worth of inventory that might never sell, and then be out all that money. You're only buying the item after someone buys it from you. So it's a big game changer in terms of risk. Obviously, that means you don't have to store the inventory because the supplier stores the inventory and only ships what you need to your customer. So this is much, much lower overhead. So do you know that takes the average business 2 to 3 years before it starts making a profit? 2 to 3 years before it starts turning a profit. And that's because with most businesses, the overhead is so high and the cost to start is so high. But with dropshipping, I started making profit my very first month. That's huge difference right there. Plus, what else we got? eBay has a website full of people ready to spend money searching for items that you are selling. So you don't have to worry about marketing, advertising, Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads. I don't touch any of those for my dropshipping business. eBay handles all the marketing for you. They get people onto the website, then those people search for items, they find yours, they're ready to buy, and they purchase from you. Paying for those advertising, it can be really scary. You're investing all this money up front on ads to get people to visit your website, to buy something, but if they never buy, you've just wasted a lot of money on ads. And this is where a lot of small businesses fail. But you don't need to worry about this because eBay takes care of it for you. The other thing that makes dropshipping different is that you don't need a ton of experience to start or a lot of connections with certain types of people, like different suppliers. You're not going to have to call up suppliers on the phone and negotiate with them. You don't need to be very tech savvy. I didn't know any of that stuff before I started, and certainly true for a lot of my students as well. It's really one of the simplest business models to start if you have like no prior experience with anything like this. And once you see success, it's really easy to scale it up. It scales up fast because the system just needs to be replicated, over and over and over again, and you'll see that growth happen pretty naturally. So imagine for a second if you could have a business where you didn't need to buy the inventory up front and hope that it sells. You don't need to photograph the inventory. You don't need to store the inventory anywhere. You don't need to worry about boxing it up or shipping labels. I mean, I've never bought a shipping label for my drop shipping business ever. You don't have to worry about managing all that inventory, carrying boxes to the post office, and you don't have to sell an item just once. So remember I showed you that listing before for that bookshelf, and the guy sold it 6 times, okay? This person sold this $75 item 240 times. So you can create a listing once, and as long as the item remains in stock on your supplier's website, you have it in stock on eBay. So it will continue to sell over and over and over and over and over and over and over again and keep making you money. And you only put in a little bit of work to create that listing only once. So you can see there, like, this is the reason I said it can scale up so quickly. And just think about like kind of how much of a game changer this is. Think about how really simple it is. And recently, as we're talking about, eBay has made this even simpler. So when we used to sell on eBay, you used to have to do it, you used to need rather both an eBay account and a PayPal account. So it was 2 different websites that we needed. And that is changing. Now we do everything right on eBay. So I love this because again, it's simpler. Instead of using 2 websites, it's all in one. And this is why I say it's become simpler. I feel like I've said that word like a million times. It's starting to feel weird. Okay. So we've covered those 2 secrets, why we're seeing more online sales than ever before and why that's expected to continue. We've seen that there is a simplified way to sell online and why eBay has recently made that even simpler for us. The third thing I want to cover here is one of my favorites because I think this one goes really well with the second one, but I want to make sure this makes sense so far. So obviously before you can start making money, you need to take those items we found or the items that you would find and put them up for sale on eBay and create one of those listings that I talked about. So look at this listing on eBay. It's a screenshot of it. It's for a corner computer desk. It's also an item that is being drop shipped from Walmart. How do I know that? Well, again, I found the exact same item on Walmart, which you see on the left, and it matches exactly the item on eBay, which you see on the right. They're exactly the same. So when you're creating an eBay listing, all you're going to do is literally copy everything from Walmart, which is on your left side, and just paste it onto eBay. The title, the description, the images, just paste it all. It's pretty simple. And I know some of you might be thinking like, whoa, wait. Like, okay, how do I actually do that, Paul? Like, can you show me how to do that? And if you know me, like any of you who join my course, you're going to see that everything I teach you, I don't talk about how. I don't just tell you about it, I should say. I show you how. So I would actually show you step by step everything to do instead of just telling you about it. But I'm not going to show you this. I'm not going to show you how to copy everything from Walmart and paste it on eBay. And here is why. Because I use this software called AutoDS. This is it right here. This is a screenshot of it. This software helps me manage my entire eBay dropshipping business. So this software is 100% online, so I can access it from any computer with an internet connection. And the first thing you'll do when you sign up is you set up the software, which I show how to do inside my course. But after that, you'll discover that it helps you do a lot with your dropshipping business. But for now, I want to show you one of the most important features of it, and that's the uploader. So again, what are we talking about here? We're talking about listing an item onto eBay. And I told you I'm not going to show you how to copy and paste everything because this is why. Look what this software does. I made this little screen recording. So I'm going to go on the left to the feature called the uploader. And then, this is it. And then I'm going to go to Walmart, to that corner desk, the same one. I'm literally just going to copy the URL at the top. That's it. And then I paste that in here. I select on this drop down Walmart and click grab details. So that was it. And look what it did. It pulled in the title right there. It pulled in the one of the pictures, and right here it automatically prices it. So we have to worry about marking it up to cover eBay fees and to make a profit. It does that automatically. It fills in all of these item specifics which eBay requires. Don't worry about it because it does it automatically. It pulls in all the photos of the item and makes this really nice looking description right here, right? And how quickly did that work? All I'm going to do now is click Save Product down at the bottom and then click Schedule Post, and that item has now just been listed. That is it. That is how fast this works with the right software. And if you have it all set up correctly and you know how to use it. So this is automation. This is one of the critical components of a successful eBay dropshipping store. You do not want to be wasting time doing different tasks like copying and pasting everything over when this can do it that fast for you. So you might be wondering, what happens if the price changes? We just took an item from Walmart, we listed it onto eBay, now we have a listing on eBay, but what if the price changes on Walmart? Again, automation, okay? AutoDS has now linked up the item on eBay with the item on Walmart. So if the price changes on Walmart, it will automatically change the price on eBay for you. If the item goes out of stock on Walmart, it will automatically go out of stock on eBay. You don't have to worry about it because it's automated, right? Next thing, I know some of you are going to be asking, what if the item goes out of stock? Oh, we just answered that one. You guys aren't wondering that anymore. So why is this better? Why is this better? It's because you're not going to be wasting your time. You guys don't, remember, why are we doing this, right? We are doing this because you wanted to start an online business so you could achieve freedom, or you can have more time for your family, or security, or legacy. I guarantee you that no one here wants to start an online business to spend more time working, right? I know for myself, this was all about freedom and spending all day checking to see if the price change on any of my products or if any of them went out of stock in your store. That's way too much time. That's way too much stress. That's not what this business is all about, right? After my eBay dropshipping store took off and I achieved the financial independence I was looking for, I realized something. I value my time above all else. So the other day, for instance, I took my van into the shop for some work, and the shop ended up taking longer than expected, and they felt bad, so they gave me a discount. But while I appreciated that, I kind of felt like, well, that's great, but I don't have my time back. I would rather that have not happened than get the discount, because I value my time now more than I value money, because that is something I could just never ever get back. But I know it's something like dropshipping, I can make money back. So that is what has always been about for me and my students as well. We all realize that how we spend our time matters more to us than really anything else. And that's why we do this. Okay, so this is what we've covered so far. 3 of the 6 reasons why now is one of the best times ever to start eBay dropshipping. We're seeing an explosion in sales, simplified selling experience, more things can be automated, and moving on to the next one, it has become cheaper to start. And I kind of alluded to this already because we talked about why eBay dropshipping is one of the cheaper things to start. So I'm going to move through this one kind of quickly. But I just really believe and know from experience that this is one of the cheapest businesses you could ever start, like period, hands down. Okay, so let me kind of break this down for you. I know some of you might be wondering like how much exactly it costs. So I'm going to try to give you that breakdown. First of all, starting an eBay account is free. eBay doesn't charge you to create an eBay account. Like, blows my mind, because remember what I told you before, eBay is exploding in growth. e-commerce was over $600 billion in sales last year, and eBay is giving you access to that for free. Like that blows my mind. The second part, there we go. The second part is the software. I just gave it away there. All right, but even though it is incredibly powerful, the software, it's actually very affordable. So it costs, there's a trial if you sign up for, inside my course I give the trial, but it's a $1 trial for a week. And then after that, it's literally just $8 a month. It might go up in the future, but it's not gonna go up that much. It's $8 a month to get started. When your store grows, it's gonna cost a little bit more, but it grows. It's not like they're gonna start charging you like $100, right? It's very reasonable, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, they start at $8 a month to do all that automation with the listing, with the repricing, with the restocking, all that for $8 a month. So again, eBay fees. Forgot about that one. So eBay fees is not something you have to worry about because when we list the items, it's built into the price of the item. So I showed you this with AutoDS. If you set it up correctly, which is something, again, my students know how to do from the course, then once that item is listed, AutoDS will automatically do the math so that you sell the item and it will cover the cost of the item on Walmart and the eBay fees and enough so you make a profit as well. So it's built into the price of the item. And that's it. That is all you need to start. So there are other expensive things you could add, but you don't need them. This is what you start with. An eBay account, which is free, software, which is, I think, pretty reasonable in price, and the eBay fees, which come out only after the sale is over. Now, eBay does, yeah, so that's it. So the thing I want to say about this is that, there's a guy again, the eBay fees just went down. Yeah, for the first time ever. They have never done this before, but their fees have gone down. So yeah, now is one of the cheapest times ever to start selling on eBay because they've made it even cheaper, hands down. Okay, so we've just covered, this guy again, I think I overused that one. So we just covered a lot. So first, online sales are booming. Second, if you want to take advantage of those sales, there's really no simpler way than with eBay dropshipping. Third, you can automate so much of the process so you can spend less time working and more time just enjoying your life. And fourth, it costs nearly nothing to get started. So we only have 2 more of these secrets to go. So let's kind of finish strong here. Let me go in the chat and make sure we're all on the same page here. Yeah, so you guys are great comments here. Research is key. They rush it, people are saying, back to what I was asking about before. Lots of amazing comments. Cool. All right, so let's now get into the last 2 secrets I have here. So remember when I showed you this, remember I said I live in my van? So if it wasn't clear, I think I said it before, but this is not by necessity. It's really a choice I have made so that I can travel the country full time because that's what I'm passionate about. Travel, exploring, seeing new things. And the thing about dropshipping is you can run it from anywhere. Okay? It allows me to do this out of my van. And we know that this is no longer just a luxury to be able to, work anywhere in the world. It's really a necessity for a lot of people at this point. So we've seen during the pandemic, it's really sad, right? We've seen many businesses close either temporarily or permanently, and people are just unable to go into work because of the virus. So it's really sad, and I don't need to tell you guys about this. We all know this. We all have been watching the news. So that's why it's really important to start something like an internet business, to be able to work from home. So you can run your business from home or anywhere in the world. It provides you the financial security, and that's the kind of financial security you don't get from a job when your job can just close down like this. So I do want to talk about that for just a brief moment, but we've all been watching the news. We've all seen the sad stories about that. Okay, so that's all the secrets except for one, which is how to learn how to do this faster and easier than ever before. So at the start, Remember, we said that you guys said it would be cool for me to talk about my program for just a few minutes at the end, as long as I gave away some prizes after that. So we're going to get to the prizes really soon, but first let me talk about one last thing here. Okay? So you've learned about how powerful eBay dropshipping is. And you know why this is one of the best times ever to start eBay dropshipping. Everything has just come together perfectly. It's like a perfect storm, so to speak, that makes now a perfect time. And kind of how it's kind of like a no-brainer to start your own store right now. So by now you have two choices. You can learn how to do this the hard way or the easy way. And the hard way is trying to learn on your own. Maybe you're sifting through tons of videos online, blog posts, forums, and different advice that may or may not be correct or even up to date. Remember, a lot's changed, okay? Stuff you see online, even my own YouTube videos from 6 months ago, are not up to date, okay? So necessarily, a lot of them aren't. It's just the reality of it. So you can try to figure that all out on your own, but there is an easy way, and a way that will get you your email inbox looking like this, where you have tons of sales. And that easy way is finding a strategy or system to copying success. And this took me a long time to figure this out. I wish I had known this earlier, and I had someone who I could have learned from earlier. It would have saved me a lot of time and money. But if you can use a defined, proven system and replicate it, you'll see success much faster. So people see dropshipping, they know it works, but they feel overwhelmed by it. They don't know how to start. So let me introduce you to someone who went through that same experience. This is Seth right here, and he's going to talk for a second.
Hi, my name is Seth. I took the eBay Dropshipping Titans course, and I have to tell you, it changed my life. Financial freedom is certainly possible for anybody who puts in the work, the time, and the effort in the course. In fact, today, I've been doing it since February, and today I finally hit over $200,000 in sales. I've been making a nice profit each month. It took me a while to actually get the courage to buy the course. I watched the YouTube videos first and wanted to check it out and make sure it was right. And thank God I bought the course. I'll tell you, I've made that money back and then some in no time. Certainly worth the investment if you're willing to put the time and the effort into it. You'll be winning.
So thank you, Seth, for saying that and also giving me a chance to drink some water. Appreciate that. But Seth's not the only one. I showed you before all these students who are killing it. $29,000 in sales, $86,000 a month in sales, $94,000 in sales, over $30,000 a month in sales for this student, $100,000 in sales, $236 in profit for the first sale, $147,000 in sales, $50,000, $56,000. What's this one? Say $14,000 after a few weeks. Really, really, really proud of all my students. Lorena here, who's done, what's she done? $56,000 in sales. So these are just some of my student success stories. I get messages like this or posts inside our group weekly about this. And many of them, just like Seth, felt overwhelmed and unsure and even scared when they started. But all they did was follow my proven system, and it worked for them. So I want you to imagine like what your life would be like if you had started when they started, or if you had started during one of these amazing opportunities like the one we are in right now. What would your life be like? How would it be different? What would your day-to-day be like? Because I feel blessed every single day. I'm grateful when I wake up in a new place. I'm never always quite sure where I am, but I know it's going to be a fun, exciting adventure that I live on my terms, and that fuels me and supports my lifestyle. But it wasn't that long ago when that wasn't the case for me, or the case for my students as well. We all just got sick of the system. We got sick of feeling like we weren't in control, and we used dropshipping to find our way out of that. And like I said at the start, you find out what your why is. I will show you how. And this is the how. My system called eBay Dropshipping Titans. This is an online course that I created to teach you everything I know about eBay dropshipping. In fact, I can say with confidence that if you're looking to learn about eBay dropshipping, my system has had more student success stories than any other system out there. It works. So I asked you guys at the start why you're doing this. And if you have an understanding of that, this is how you can do this. Because if you've made it this far and you're still watching, there is a reason for that. Something about this system like resonates with you. It makes sense to you. And if you connect with that and that excites you, then this is a great opportunity for you. And let me show you what you'll get inside the course when you join up. Okay? So this is the way it's structured. There's all these lessons, and each of them has a video in it. So it's all on demand. Think of it like Netflix for dropshipping, okay? You watch all of them whenever you want on 2x speed, on half speed. You can rewind, you can watch again, and it's just going to show you over my shoulder. I do all screen recordings, just like the one you're watching right now. All screen recordings showing you how to set up your eBay store, how to optimize it for dropshipping, how to find products, how to set up the software I showed you, how to get that software to automate what you're doing so you can spend less time working on it. Customer service, all of that is here. Everything you need to know about eBay dropshipping is in this course. And you also will have some advanced topics as well. So it's all in there. And there are many courses like this out there that are charging close to $1,000 for them or more, that aren't even half as comprehensive as mine. And they're not up to date. So one of the things you'll get when you join my course is lifetime access to all updates. So people that joined my course 2 years ago, even though I've updated it like dozens of times since then, including just earlier this month, those people still got all those updates for free because I want you guys to be successful. I want you guys to have the most up-to-date content. So all these new changes on eBay have been included in this course. You'll get them as soon as you join up. So that is easily worth $1,000. You're also going to get this. These are customer service scripts. So any question a customer asks you, you'll have an answer to, okay? You just copy and paste from these scripts, send it to the customer. That's it. No thinking on your part, no reinventing the wheel. I'm giving those to you if you sign up. Those are valued at least $200 right there. We've been perfecting those over the years. I also have, this is a terrible slide, but I also have these other strategies and hacks that we use to make more profit on every sale. So imagine if you were making like $20 on all your sale, like each sale gave you $20 profit, like in your pocket. And you can make some tiny tweaks to your, to what you're doing that would increase that to $25 per sale. With just minor changes, without actually making more sales, you can make $5 more profit. Does that sound pretty cool to you guys? Because that's what I teach inside the course. Those are my profit hacks, easily worth $500, and it's really worth a lot more than that because it will just keep making you more and more money the more you use it. So those are some strategies I've developed over the years. But this one, the next one, is one of my favorite features when you join the course, and that's the exclusive mastermind. It's a Facebook group that you'll have access to once you sign up for the course. And you see, it's very active. There are a lot of people posting in here. If you have any questions, this is where you go to get them answered. Ask your question. People answer questions in here. I'm active in here as well. We will help you out because we all want to help each other succeed. So there's a ton of engagement. And look over here on the right. You see that there are, where is it? Where am I trying? Yeah, right here. 2,439 members. And it's actually more than that now. This video is like 6 months old at this point. I really got to update this little screen share I made. But anyway, at that time we had 2,400 members in it, even more now. Any one of these people could have asked for a 30-day refund within 30 days because my course, I'm going to talk about this more in a minute, but it does come with a 30-day risk-free, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. But none of these people, none of these 2,400 people asked for a refund. They all decided to stay in the program and stay in the private mastermind. So I think that is really more than anything the ultimate proof that of how much value this program has along with the mastermind. And you'll get free access to it for life when you join the course. So these two things, the course and the Facebook group, that's all my students have needed to see success. All the successful students that you've seen, they've posted their results in here. That's where I got those screenshots from. And that's all they needed to crush it on eBay. Okay? The main course, which is valued at $1,000, the customer service scripts valued at $200, the top profit hacks valued at $500, and the private mentoring group, which I put a value on of $2,000 because that is what people charge. Most people charge like $100 a month or a couple $100 a month for access to a mastermind like that, but you get that included for free when you join. But I want to do some special stuff for you guys. So I have some limited time bonuses. And I really mean limited time. So if you click the first link underneath this video, that's how you can join the course. And at the end of the webinar, these bonuses go away. So this is the first one. You will get access to a mini course I put together all about how to dropship from a website called Banggood. So you'll get this included for free with this limited time sale that I'm running right now. So it's a whole mini course all about how to use this special supplier called Banggood. So that will be included, as well as I made a list of about 100, and there's like 93 or 94 items, something like that. 94 items that I personally researched that are selling well on eBay. And I include items from Amazon, I include items from Home Depot, I include items from Walmart, and I put that list together. And it's brand new. I just added those items to the list just like a couple days ago. So you'll get access to that as well for free if you join. And because those were personally researched by me, those are valued at $1,000. The Banggood course is valued at $300. So that's all a total value of $4,900, which is still less than this like some of my students have made in a single week. So check this out. I got a little spoiler there. So this student in a week does $8,000 in sales. Okay, so this is what students are doing without experience, while working full-time jobs, doing this as a side hustle. And if you're still here, I think you realize that this can work for you too. Because if you stuck with me today, I want to do something special, which I kind of just spoiled with the last slide. Normally, you see the price here, blah, 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 blah. Normal price is not that much, as $4,900. The price today is $297, and you get both those bonuses. Literally, it's going away once this webinar is over. So if you click the first link underneath this video, at the end of this masterclass, you'll see. So click the first link underneath this video. I'm also going to put it in the live chat right here. Okay, and if you click on that, you'll see that there is a countdown timer on the page that you visit. Now I'll show you how much time is left, and you'll see it's less than 30 minutes left at this point in the masterclass that we're in. So where are we at here? So it does come with my 30 days, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Literally, if you're unhappy for whatever reason, if it's not a good fit for you, that's okay. Just send me an email, paul@pauljlipsy.com. You'll get your money back within 30 days. So that will hopefully make this like a no-brainer for you guys. So what you'll do is click the first link under this video, and then just scroll down. You'll see there's what am I trying to show you here? If you click where it says enroll in course, that will bring you here. Choose the pay in full or the payment plan, but you get a discount if you do pay in full. Click on enroll in course right there, that big blue button. And then on the next page, be sure to enter in your email address, your name. Don't worry, you're going to get all the bonuses. They will appear where they make sense. Okay, so pick a name, an email, and a password. Pick a password, I should say. And then, what am I doing here? Enter in your name, click that box, and enter in your credit card information, and then check off the little box at the bottom and click enroll. And then you'll be in. And you'll get the bonuses if you do that before the end of the time. And the bonuses appear where they make sense. So I have a whole lesson in the course about customer service. that's where you'll find the customer service scripts. If you get the Banggood course, that will be emailed to you separately. Um, what else? The profit hacks, those will show up when we start talking about profit hacks. So the bonuses are there. Most of them, besides the Banggood course, are not separate. So just be aware of that. Some people ask, "Oh, where are the bonuses?" They're in there, okay? If you click it before the time runs up, you will get them. But after that, they will go away. All right. This is what you guys have been waiting for, right? The giveaway winner. There are so many comments. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you. You got to give the video a thumbs up to win the giveaway as well. I forgot to tell you that. I would still appreciate a thumbs up, but at this point, because we're so close, let's just pick a winner, right? Okay. This is going to be hard because you guys have been really, really good. We can see a lot of people here. What I'm going to do to make this as fair as possible, I'm just going to scroll randomly through the comments and stop somewhere. And I will find the most like helpful comment on that section, and we will give away the course to one of those people, okay? So I hope that's fair because there's just too many comments to go through. So I'm scrolling, and stop here. Let's see, some good comments here. Let's see. Okay, so this comment I think is going to be the winner here. Retro Galaxy. I appreciate you, man. It says, if you can do that, then you'll be a very successful drop shipper. So Retro Galaxy, I know you're also very active commenting on my YouTube channel, so I really appreciate it. But you've just won, so send me an email, paul@pauljlipsky, and we will get you a prize. If that's the course, if that's what you want, we'll get you in the course. If you're a member of the course, we'll work something out. Don't worry. But I want to give a couple other shout outs to some people that I really, really appreciate all their comments here. Bobby is part of like our community. He's one of, the part of the Titans tribe. He's always participating. He says, thumbs up, get Paul's course. He's well worth the investment. Jason, I got to give you a special shout out. Jason, send me an email, paul@pauljlipsky. Bobby, send me an email too. You guys both deserve gift cards. I'll give you guys eBay gift cards as well because you guys have been really active in the chat right here, and I really appreciate you guys. Really just being active in there. So I'll give you guys eBay gift cards as well. Just send me an email, paul@pauljlipsky. But this is what I love. This is a very, very strong community. Like we see Bobby here. He's part of the Titans tribe. And, they're always helping each other out. Bobby's always helping each other out on Facebook and here. And that's what I particularly love about what we call ourselves the Titans tribe, right? That's all of us who are members of eBay Dropshipping Titans. We all rally together. We all work together to make it as easy of a learning environment for you guys as we can, as supportive of an environment as you can. I'm going to start selling these t-shirts to anyone who wants them. Again, a bunch of you guys who are members of the course have this. So we all kind of rally together behind that, which is awesome. Just trying to do something, outside the box, something outside the norm. Like we are different than most people, okay? We are looking for a different life. We're looking for a different way to do things. And that's how we all kind of relate together with each other. We all kind of feel like the way that most people do things or live their lives is not how we want to run our lives. I would say if there's a common denominator for all of us as members of the Titans tribe, that would be it. We all kind of feel like we want a different life for us. We want something that is different, and we are willing to try things that most people aren't. We are willing to tinker. We are willing to think outside the box, which I think is a wonderful thing to see in the group. And we all rally behind that and form a community behind that, around that, which is just a beautiful thing to see. That I would say I love the course. I'm really proud of it. Obviously, student results have been incredible, but I can't take 100% credit. I really can't, because the thing I'm most proud of, the thing that's had the best results and the best impact on people is that private mastermind, is that private group. Because people come in there, they help each other out, they build each other up, they motivate each other. All those screenshots I showed you were posted inside the group. And more than anything, I think that helps people get results. Because we're keeping out all the people that are just trying to come on, who are not serious about this. Look, if you pay the money to join up, then you are serious about this. You are committed. You have something invested in it. And for that, you deserve a community that's just as invested as you are. So that's why people come in to these other groups that are public, and they don't have that same investment. They're not as willing to help you or as serious about growing their business. But when people come, so when people pay and they come in, they're just as serious as you. So you know that the advice they give you is going to be good. You know that they are just as serious about it as you are. So which is why that group I think is so valuable. All right. I think there was a couple of things like if you guys have any questions, let me know, but let me cover some of the more common questions that people get. But this is the opportunity. It's a limited time offer. We have like 20 minutes left on it. And the reason I have that limited time is because I really wanted to reward people that are willing to invest in themselves and are willing to just grab an opportunity when they see it, because this is the time to do it. This is the opportunity right now. We see why eBay dropshipping now is so amazing. So if you're willing to grab up this deal, up this opportunity, then this is for you. Okay, let's go through some of these common questions that I see you guys have. I wrote them down. Okay. So let's see. That's my first year. I'm not sure why. Okay, returns. I know a lot of you guys are wondering what's up returns, how they work. It's pretty easy. So a buyer on eBay will open up a return case. Okay? Pretty simple. You get an email saying, hey, the customer wants to return an item. Okay. Then you go to your supplier. Let's say it's Walmart. And you tell Walmart, hey, I want to return this item. And they will send you what happened? They will send you a prepaid return label. You take that label and you put it on your desktop on your computer, and then you send it in a message to the eBay customer. Okay? Then the eBay customer, I don't know why it's not. See, I'm not very good with technology, but I'm still making my dropshipping business work. There we go. So then the customer sends the item back to Walmart. Walmart refunds you, and then you refund the buyer. That's it. It's simple. You still don't touch the products. It goes right back to the supplier, which in this case is Walmart. So pretty simple to do. So again, if you feel like you're not technical enough, if you don't understand this, don't worry. I show you exactly what to do. It's not that hard. If you're worried about finding the right products, I spent a lot of time going over that in the course. Don't worry, that's in there as well. Everything is step by step. So you can literally have one screen open with my course, one screen open with your eBay account, and just follow along. And the cool thing is, like, lots of it, like setting up your eBay account or setting up your AutoDS account, that's something you only have to do once. Like, follow my course, do it once, and then never worry about it again. Okay? Don't even worry about why or how, or you just follow along with me, get it done. You don't have to worry about it. And then, yeah, that's a good way of looking at it, because then you can concentrate on what really matters. So what else? So remember, it's lifetime access. So returns, we covered that. What else we got here? Okay, why eBay? Why dropship on eBay instead of somewhere else? And because I know a lot of people ask, oh, I thought eBay, whenever, I feel like every time I talk to people and tell them what I do, people are like, oh, I thought eBay was just for selling your old junk around the house. Or do people even shop on eBay anymore is another question I get. And believe me, I get that. I used to think the same thing, but that's actually a good thing, because the truth is there are a lot of people still shopping on eBay, but most people don't understand how profitable it can be to sell on eBay. And look, eBay isn't just the internet's yard sale any longer. It's really a thriving marketplace. I showed you how high the stock is going, but also, on eBay you can sell new items now, which is what we do. You can also you don't auction items. Okay, so even though that's how it started out, as an auction website, I've never auctioned off a single item in my entire life on eBay. Okay, so this is how I describe it. I list an item onto eBay, create one of those listings. Let's say it's $212. That's how much the buyer pays. Okay, $212, nothing less than that. There's no haggling, there's no auctioning, there's nothing like that. I listed for 212. That's what they pay for my item. Okay. It's also what also makes eBay unique is that it's very forgiving. So you don't need to be perfect to sell on eBay. Trust me on that one. If you mess up, which I have, eBay doesn't ban you right away. They give you plenty of time to correct your mistake, to learn from it, to be better the next time. And it takes a long time before you'll be penalized for it. So this is very different from other marketplaces. Amazon, for instance, they're much more strict about these kinds of things, which means that eBay is really perfect for beginners. In fact, even though I've made money online like a dozen different ways by this point, I always recommend that everyone starts with eBay dropshipping. And that's because I've seen it be the easiest way for beginners to understand and get started with selling online. Most people don't realize eBay has changed so much over the years. So many sellers jump straight into Amazon and don't see the huge untapped potential on eBay. Because while eBay is perfect for beginners, it doesn't have to stop there. We can scale up from there. We see Amazon exploding. There's eBay exploding. We see the growth that's happening and the opportunity there. Look, eBay wants you to make money because the more money you make, the more money they make. This is again different than Amazon because Amazon, they sell their own products. And I think if they could have it their way, they would only sell their products. On eBay, that's not the case. They need you to do well so you continue to sell there and make them money. It's a win-win-win situation. Okay, so I've shown you this chart twice. eBay stock is exploding. They're doing better than ever. So yes, people still shop on eBay, but most sellers don't know how much of an opportunity that is, how much of an opportunity that leaves. You really only need to tap into a tiny fraction of this opportunity to create a wildly successful business and change your life. And I know that because it has changed my life. I'm not sure why this slide's here. Okay. And that's why I really believe that now is one of the best times in history to start building an e-commerce business, and particularly eBay dropshipping. So I hope you're excited now. Maybe you're a little bit nervous. That's okay. I was nervous when I started. But something brought you here. There is something in your life that makes you want to change, take on an opportunity like this. What is that? For me, it's freedom. Whatever it is for you, just get real with yourself. Just understand that and take advantage of an opportunity like this. Another question I get is, another one of my FAQs is, why would they buy from you or from me? I just showed you, you can buy it from Walmart. Why wouldn't they buy it from Walmart cheaper? That's the elephant in the room right now. Okay? Why wouldn't they go directly to any of these suppliers and just do that? And here's the truth. Here's the truth. People love convenience, right? Why do people buy a candy bar from a vending machine for $1.50 when they can buy the same thing from a supermarket for 50 cents, or a box of them that would make them 25 cents each? Okay? Why? Because it's convenient for them. They're paying for the convenience of shopping out of a vending machine. That's the first reason. The second reason is people do not know how to use other websites, okay? And they don't want to learn. Again, this is pretty much the same thing. It's convenience. They like shopping on eBay. They're used to it. They enjoy it. That's where their credit card is. They don't want to learn how to shop on Home Depot or Walmart or Wayfair. The first time I shopped on Home Depot, I was confused as heck. Okay, I was like, how the heck does this website work? How does such a big company like Home Depot have such an antiquated website in the 21st century? It blew my mind there. And I didn't know how it worked. It took me a while to figure it out. But once I did, I learned how to use it so that my customers didn't need to learn how to use it. And there are plenty of products on Walmart, on Home Depot, on these other websites that would not otherwise be available for sale on eBay were it not for us. So for those customers that only shop on eBay, we are bridging that gap. We are bridging the gap between what they want and the products that they want. Right? Did I say that right? No, we're bridging the gap between the customers and the products that they want. Okay? We are doing that for them. So that's where we as dropshippers add value. We create convenience and we bridge that gap. the truth is, not everyone shops around. Many people really cannot be bothered with it, and that's where we come in. Okay, so there's the opportunity. There's not a ton of time left. We have about 10 minutes at this point to jump on this deal. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know. But I want to just kind of ask you at this point, if you're still here and you haven't purchased, haven't signed up, really the question is why? Like, do you feel like you are challenging yourself? Do you feel like you are really doing what it is in your life that you want to be? Whether you have all the time that you want in your life. Ask yourself these questions for the next 10 minutes, and then see if this is maybe the opportunity that might help you get out of that. And remember, it comes with a 30-day back, for 30 days, no questions asked, money back guarantee. So if you're not sure and you want to sign up, you still have that 30-day window to return it. And we have no problem doing that. Let's see if there's any other FAQs that we didn't get to cover. What do you need to get started? Somebody asked. Pretty simple. If you have a laptop and an internet connection, that is all you need. Everything else I show you in the course. Just follow along with me. I will show you exactly what to do. It's kind of like just add water. But in this case, just add you, a computer, and an internet connection and some motivation, and you're going to be good to go. You just follow along with what I tell you. Let's see. So excited. Just purchase. Congrats, man. So excited. Let's see. I'm in. Thanks, man, for being here. I'm going to sign up in September. You could do that, but this deal will not be there at that time, unfortunately. Let's see. I'm in Florida. Awesome. I miss Florida a little bit, but I think it's a little too hot down there right now for me. I'm pumped and ready to binge a bunch of coursework. Very excited. Yeah, congrats, man, on getting it. Could you extend for 5 more minutes? It's, again, this is software. like I'm not very technical savvy. I don't know how the software works, but literally at the end, I mean, you see the countdown timer going. It says 8 minutes left. I don't know how to change that. It's something that's just pre-programmed. It's 8 minutes. Like, that's what it is at this point, unfortunately. Candace is here saying, excited for you. Combined with what you already know, you will rock this. Ilya says, I think this is the best course now. I'm the eBay dropshipping community. Thank you, man. Is this for eBay only? Yeah, this will teach you how to dropship on eBay. Let's see. Now is the start of Q4 season. Yeah, so this is another reason. I mean, Q4, for those of you who don't know, is the last two. You guys can't even see my face. That's awkward. Give me 1 second. Exit this real quick. Let me put this comment. Oh no, what'd I do? Okay. Yeah, again, not tech savvy here. Let me put that up there and my face down there. Hopefully that works. All right. So yeah, this is, it's right now August. Q4 is the last 3 months of the year, but really it's Christmas, okay? Just think Christmas. Online sales during Christmas is insane. But like I said, this year, we've seen more growth each month than we normally see during a Christmas season. So I can't imagine. I have no idea how big Q4 is going to be this year. It is going to be ginormous. And if you get in now, which is August, you will be primed for end of November when Q4 hits. So like, this is an excellent time to start. It gives you those few months of runway before the end of November when Black Friday hits, because you want to be ready for that, because it is insane. I think it's going to be even bigger this year, but you have to be ready for it. John is here. Yeah, I just bought it. Congratulations, John. Hey, Renee. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it was an amazing day, the day I quit my job. Yeah, I was so excited. I actually got this tattoo that says action over intention like a week before. And then, that kind of represents, you have the intention to do something that's not as important as the action that you take. And I got that tattoo and I looked at it and I was like, I'm not even I'm not even representing that correctly. I got it. So that's why a week later I quit my job. It wasn't just because of the tattoo, it's because of drop shipping, but represents it. And I think that's a cool story. um, let's see. Let's see. Thanks so much for this vote of confidence. Says this price or the normal price of the course is a steal because other dropshipping gurus sell their course for thousands. Yeah, that's true. And I really wanted to make this a fully comprehensive, up-to-date, accessible course for people. And I can't give it away for free. Otherwise, I wouldn't update it. Otherwise, people wouldn't value it. I wouldn't value it. But I think this is a fair price for what you get. I mean, you saw my students' results for a $297 investment. They are making a lot more than that. So I think it's well worth it. But I'm not going to charge people thousands for it because this is a beginner type of business. And I know for beginners, that is a fair price because that's what people are paying and seeing results with. All right, so we have 5 minutes left before the deal goes away. So 4 minutes now. So only a couple more minutes. But I want to see if there's any other questions. Do you ever have a hard time finding reliable internet connection in your van? Yes, sometimes I do, but I still make it work with this business, even with the bad internet connection. We do it. Q4 is your make it or break it. Got to gear up for the holidays. Can't agree more. Is this video step by step? Yeah, the whole course is step by step videos. Congratulations, just bought your course. I'm not sure what you mean by reply back. How fast can I learn? If I applied it for mentorship, I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, you can. I've had people go through the entire course in a weekend. Go through the course, get everything set up. Some things are going to be super fast because you set up your eBay store exactly like I show you, set up the software. I'm going to talk really fast. We only have like 2.5 minutes left. Set up everything exactly like I show you. Then learn the product research. That's where you should be spending most of your time. I spent a big chunk of time on the course talking about that. That is what you need to master. So that's why I give you tons of examples in the course. Master that, the rest will come. So that's where you should be focusing your time as a new student of the course. Let's see. Again, the link is in the description. Let me throw it in the live chat as well because you guys have about 2 minutes. That's why this is the time to rock it. Absolutely agree. I will say is one of the best investments I made because it works. Yeah, thanks guys so much, all you members of the Titans Tribe, for being here. I appreciate you guys kind of talking about this and showing proof that this does work. I've been trying a lot of courses in thousands. Your price for this course are crazy. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. 2 minutes left before the deal goes away. Just enrolled. Congratulations and welcome to the Titans Tribe. Make sure to join the Facebook group and say hi in there. Trying to buy your course but having difficulties. Take a screenshot if you're having difficulties. And then email me, Paul@PaulJLipsky. If for some reason you're having difficulties, that's what you need to do. And make sure the time's in that screenshot, because if you try to take it later and it doesn't have the time in there, then I'll think that you tried to get in later to get the bonuses. So take a screenshot with the time in there and email it to me, Paul@PaulJLipsky. We will honor the bonuses if that's the problem that you're having. But anyone who's watching this at any point, click the first link underneath this video, see how much time is left for this bonus. There's only a little bit of time left at this point. So I do want to just warn you guys that it is going away. Are you going to get the course soon? Let's see. It took me about 8 months to do that. Cool. So we have a minute left. I do want to thank you guys so much for your attention, for everyone who's here, everyone who's joined us live. This has been great. I think you guys hopefully saw why now is one of the best times ever to start eBay dropshipping. This deal is just about expired, so if you haven't joined up at this point, you can still join the course. You can still click the link, and it will bring you to the course without the bonuses. It's still incredibly valuable, as you see, but you're just not going to get those bonuses unless you sign up in the next like 10 seconds. But thanks so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate you guys, especially you members of the Titans tribe, you alumni who are here chatting with us, and you new members as well. Welcome, guys. It's great to have you in the course, and make sure to post up in that private Facebook group so we can get to know each other, and I can help you with your dropshipping business. So congrats again, all who joined, and I'll see you guys in a future YouTube video. Bye for now.